I am working through all the buildings to like reorganize them because most of the buildings in this, like the base game buildings in The Sims, have some major problems. The thing I like the least about all of the buildings is the outside. It's the like garden. It has like no personality, any of them. So I was thinking to do like some speed builds. If you like it, I am gonna I'm planning on doing more. Uh, so the outside, I use like so much time on this outside. Like I use like maybe more the same amount of time on the whole outside as like the inside, which I am not the best at the landscaping, but also through all of these speed builds, I am being like practicing different types of speed building. So this house is from like either two adults or like at least one old adult and one that is not younger than a teen. But I feel like both of these bedrooms looks like it's two adults, which is why I have decided to make both of them, like one of them more like a guest room, and then based it more of like a grandma lives here or like an older person, and then they have a space for a guest. I messed around with the outside for like a while because of I'm practicing, and I tried not to change like the layout of the house because I wanted to look the same, or like someone has renovated it, then someone has built a whole new house. So you will see a lot of my process. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should do different or like other houses, please comment them below. I always take uh, constructive criticism. Constructive. So yeah, uh, what I'm doing here is like making a little flower bed. I love the little flower beds that people have. I live in an apartment. I wish I lived sometimes in a house just so I could have like a big garden with like flowers and apple trees and stuff. But the reason why I live in an apartment is because mowing a lawn is a pain. So I don't know if I actually want to live in a house. I just want to go outside and then act like I am in a fairy kingdom. That is my goal. That is like the one thing I want. No, but I vividly remembered that it was like one gnome in this garden. So I kind of just based the whole outside on that one gnome. I think now they have like six of them just like spread around in the garden because my brain was just numbing out. I don't know if that is a word, but I was very stuck on the one gnome they had, uh, and I tried to fit a like range of different things they can do, like creative stuff. I tried to fit some like planter boxes or paintings in all of my houses, and also like computers and stuff, so you can use them. I haven't place tested it, but everything should work. It's no reason why it shouldn't. So they have a little picnic place outside, and the rest of it is kind of like a grandma lives there, and she has some flowers she has planted, and it's more of like a cozy vibe without being very extra because they don't have kids, so I didn't put any like sculptures or anything. Uh, but I like it. I did change the color of the house, I think. I don't remember if I did that last or first because I don't remember the house color. You will see it. No, but also I am trying to do more like picky stuff with how the outside looks without trying to do go too overboard. Because I love the when you go into a place and it looks like so lived in and like so much effort has gone through it. I love those types of houses, like in The Sims and in real life, where it just feels so lived in and so cozy. There, I think you saw two of the gnomes I had the bunny one and the one riding the flamingo. I love the flamingos in this game. It is such a cute little edit, like a little flamingo in the front yard. I don't think I have ever seen a flamingo in real life, but to be fully honest, I would love it. If I could have a front yard and put a flamingo in it, I would I would in a heartbeat. No, but we are soon moving on to the inside. We are doing front porch, and to be honest, I would not. I would feel so uncomfortable sitting on my front porch, like enjoying a coffee in the morning or like painting, because that is so visible for everyone to see. Like every time someone walks past your house, you just meet eye contact with your neighbors. And it's probably not how it is. I don't know, but I have a feeling that that's what would happen. Also, uh, the outside is done. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forget stuff mid sentence. You know, it kind of fits me building a grandma house because I do have the memory of a grandma. I am basically a 20-year-old grandma, to be fully honest. I don't need entertainment because I can just entertain myself. I speaking in this way, I have always thought like because I watched speed builds and then I thought, what do they talk about for like 20 minutes? Now I know this is basically just a podcast to myself. No, but we're doing the kitchen. I was struggled a lot about the orientation of that kitchen because I didn't want to remove or like move any of the walls. I didn't remove the walls to like place the things you have around your body when you cook. I don't remember the word. I did remove the walls to like place them better, but I tried not to move it permanently. Uh, yeah, and English is not my first language, so if you're here to stay, expect me to say stuff wrong. No, but to be honest, who cares? Okay, English is a hard language. Have I don't know if any of you are like from an English speaking country, but dude, give your non-English speaking friends some slack. It is a hard world out here. Uh, no, but also I saw one video of like someone sizing down their microwave, and I have done it in every single build since. It is so genius. I do not remember who did it first because it was so long since I watched it, but it is a genius move. Also, I'm making like a tiny little hallway on the corner. I love those like tiny little hallways when you come in. Right now, I don't have enough space in my apartment to have like a little hallway, but I don't know. I find it so cozy to have like a little hallway where you can like just come in and enjoy your space. I don't know. I find the weirdest things cozy, to be fully honest. But what gives you cozy vibes hallways where you can ask people to leave? So making myself laugh at this point. No, I also got them like a little book nook because I felt if it's a grandma living here, she needs a place to like read her papers, leave her and her favorite books. I don't think I gave her anything like knitting stuff, uh, which is weird for me because that is very much what I think about when I think about grandmas. I think about knitting. Maybe it's because my grandma knits. I don't know. But in this whole house, I tried to stick to like the color vibe that was already there, to like have inspiration because I wanted it to more look like the people who live there have renovated than that I have gone into a random house and changed everything. I like that type of renovations much better, where it looks like the same people live there. Uh, So I didn't buy them the nicest TV because the grandma probably just have some old TV that does the bare minimum. Also, I tried doing more of these types of shits in this build where I make stuff out of other stuff. Like it didn't I couldn't find like a small square coffee table, so I made one out of like shelves. And I've always seen other people do it. I haven't done it that much, so I'm not the best at it, but it is really fun. It's like a you need to think of like what you can place where, and I just really enjoy it. And I felt like it looked decent. I made this one, and then I made like a little basket to have like pillows. I am happy about the table. I don't know about the pillow basket. It was kind of difficult, kind of a pain, and I don't know how much it fits in, but I think this is the first time I've tried that type of stuff where I like make stuff out of other stuff, like that table that is made out of bookshelves, and it is very enjoyable. I thought it was just tedious. It is not. It is very tedious and a little bit of fun. But this game is basically tedious. Like if you don't have a lot of time, you can't play The Sims 4 because everything takes time. It it is just collecting your hours of the day. This is the like pillow box I made. Did I say pillowcase earlier? I think I did. I meant like pillow box. Um, I went for brown and beige. I think I'm happy with it. It looks okay. Like it is. It was a hard first thing to make, or like second thing, way harder than I thought it would be. Also, while I have people here to talk to, I've been looking for a cat. This has nothing to do with the build. Just enjoy the build while I talk. I've been looking for a cat, and I found this cat on like a website where you sell used items and also apparently used cats, where you get like cats that someone has owned. And I found this very cute cat that I asked like, "Oh, can I buy him? Can I get him?" And they said, "Do you have kids?" I said, "Nah, no, I don't do that. I'm 20." And they said, "Nah, I'm only looking for people who have kids." Here comes the funny part. They needed to sell their cat because their kid was did not take care of the cat, and then they're only giving it to people who have kids. Do you see where my logic doesn't what what I don't understand? I want the cat. Give me the cat. So now I'm looking for other cats. If you have one, my number is 2. Call me. Okay, where are we in this build now? I was too busy with the cat story. Yeah, this is the computer I gave them. Because even though I wanted to look like a grandma house, the computer is such a big part of The Sims. If you want to do anything in The Sims, you kind of need a computer. I also give them a guitar because I don't know, maybe grandma likes to jam out. What are you like? Don't be so judgmental. It's cool. Uh, I don't know what that is. Just ignore it. Also, I was thinking like grandma, grandpa. The boat. I like building stories while I build. I'm thinking like the grandpa sat there and built like this cute boat with his like grandchild, and it is like this cute vibe where they're like building a little boat together. That is what I imagined. But I don't have a bedroom for the grandchild. I'm not like thinking that he lives here. It is more like they live here. It's very like adult themed house or like older people. Because I didn't add any toys just because of that reason that I don't. I don't want it to look like children here, and to be like purely grandma grandpa vibe. Uh, Also, I changed the walls, but I try to keep it like yellow because it has had this like yellow vibe. Uh, I also right there I have the carpet as a flooring, and I tried because it was carpet in the original, so I tried so hard to keep it carpet, but I can't. I can't. The a bedroom, like I can have a carpet, but carpeted floor. It just looks wrong in my head. I I I don't know how to make it look good. So I did change it to wood later, even though I tried to keep it same because it just didn't look good. I tried to change it to brown to get like that contrast. No, I no. So I will give myself some slack and allow myself to have wood flooring, even though I try to keep it the same. Something I did not realize about talking 20 minutes straight is that my mouth gets so dry. How do how do people do? Actually, I should not be shocked about this. I stream. I talk all the time. I think it is just psychological. Them. Yeah, this is the grandma and grandpa's house. No bedroom, by the way. I gave him like a photo box, like the camera, because I'm thinking like the grandpa loves going out. You can't use that camera, but I use my imagination. So I was thinking like the grandpa loves taking like pictures of like the forest, and just so they can have little chess nights. I have gotten like pretty invested in chess lately. Like I like had a break from like chess and chess.com, and then I got into it again. Chess is fun. It is really fun. I I don't know why I stopped playing it. Maybe because I'm terrible at it. That might be why. Also, I'm going a little bit back and forth, uh, because I remembered that I forgot to put light shade or like lamps, those like um ceiling lamps everywhere. So I went back to do that. Also, the bathroom, I did not change a whole lot in the bathroom because I have played this game for like 4 years and I've still not figured out how to make a cozy bathroom. Actually, I do think it's more than 4 years. On the computer, I played it for 4 years. On Xbox, who knows how long. Uh, but I have still not figured out how to make a cute bathroom. That I will just never. This is the other bedroom. This is not for a particular person. It is more like a guest bedroom. That is why I placed two beds in the start. I did change it though to one bed because I thought that I wanted more space, like to be able to have like a desk, so like the grandchild or her child can come over and like spend a night there doing their work or something. Because it didn't need to be like a lot, like a big house with space for a lot of people. I like the idea of just like one little room. I place didn't place like that much stuff in here. I had a little changing area or closet area, and then a desk. But I'm very happy with the space. Also, these windows, I loved how it was, but it was so hard to find like a curtain that fits the size because it's a little bit bigger than all the big ones and a little bit too small than all the giant ones. So it was just a misery trying to figure out what I would do with the big windows. But that's kind of what happens when you put two and two together. You get like those nitpicky places. I create a lot of those for myself by accident, like those nitpicky places where you just need to scram everything in one space very fast. But this is soon the end of the speed build. Um, Made a two-bedroom apartment with one bathroom for a grandma and a guest. I hope you enjoyed it. I have some pictures of the house at the end, so check it out. I am really happy with this build. It turned out so well. Also, I'm so happy about the outside because I haven't like built that many outside before. Like actually a lot of effort in it, but I'm just so happy with the entire build. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And please say which I should build next. And I would be happy doing more like this.